Solutions LLC, and today I'm going to talk about painful menstruation and its causes and the things you can do about it. Any type of pain is a pathological condition. The things considered normal and abnormal are all signs of deteriorated health. A lot of the painful menstruation comes from diet, postures, weak abdomen, constipation, and coastal breathing. A lot of women consume too much protein. You already know if you're on a meat diet, you're getting pretty much a lot of protein. So protein should definitely be cut back around when you know your menstrual cycle is approaching. Protein is going to cause constipation and auto intoxication. And constipation kind of weighs down, put pressure on the bladder. It restricts the blood flow in the pelvic region, which brings me to also another cause is tight clothing. Any type of clothing that will leave a red band around you or restrict the circulation of the blood is not good. Like the narrow skirts that women wear that constrict the walking patterns. Skirts too short that doesn't efficient for protecting from the cold. If you got any type of elastic pants with a band that leave a red mark around it, you don't need to be wearing it. So I say during that time also to be free as possible. Walk around the house naked, you know what I'm saying? Practice not being in so much of having so many clothes on, especially tight clothes. Also, any type of tight bras that leave redness around the breast, same thing. And restrict the breathing. You got to do more diaphragm breathing. As far as the postures, the standing, a lot of us stand on one leg, lean to the side, shoulders down like this, hips up on one side, feet pointing at 45 degrees angles. These are all wrong postures. The wearing of high heels will have the arch way up here, and you know you're walking. Fashion is killing women, a lot of it, you know what I'm saying? And you can't use the muscles also properly. Shoes that do not support the use of the muscles. Also a lot of the lazy postures of resting on your elbows, you know. The abs being very weak. Now, I'm not saying have a core like a man, you know, well defined, but you need to have some strength in your abs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of painful menstruation comes from the ab tissue being all saggy, falling on all the other organs, causing problems. So today, my assistant Asa is going to show y'all the proper posture, some ab routines, some belly dances to get that energy moving in the pelvic area, how to breathe from the diaphragm, and things that can cure painful menstruation. One thing she will not be able to show y'all is cold baths. Cold baths are good for tightening the vagina muscles. You know what I'm saying? So you need to do cold. All right, what we have here is the incorrect posture of standing. If you notice, the shoulders, the right shoulder is lower than the left shoulder. That's the incorrect posture, and the shoulders should be even when you're standing. So both shoulders should be at the same height. The other incorrect postures is when you stand with one hip is higher than the other. You know how some women do. Y'all have the hip standing to the side like that, and you start to put the weight on one leg, where you should stand on both legs at all times, and both hips should be even. The next incorrect posture is the feet. Okay, the incorrect posture at the feet, which a lot of people have a problem doing, and that's pointing the feet at a 45-degree angle, as you can see us doing now. The correct posture would be to have the feet pointed straight to where you feel the weight on the outside of the foot. Both feet in this area, you should feel the weight of the feet, the toes, the side, the back. As with the 45, you don't feel it there. Another habit, another posture when sitting down also. Women tend to hunch a lot and lean forward in their posture, and it's not really correct. You should be upright. Back should be straight, so where you can, be breathing from your chest correctly. This posture is the correct posture to sit up. Another habit with incorrect posture comes incorrect breathing. It has no rhythm to it. It's very shallow. So a lot of people breathe shallow like this. The proper breathing would be inhaling the same amount and exhaling the same amount. If you don't inhale the same amount, exhale the amount, you lose digits of breath every time. And the problem is shallow breathing. Another way to deal with painful menstruation, which is stuck pelvic energy, is belly dancing. So I says now gonna demonstrate a belly dancing technique that you could do. Doesn't take very long to do. It's really called a shimmy. It's an ab wheel. It's one of the most effective ab exercises to strengthen your core. Basically, if you're familiar with it or you're not familiar with it, work well as far as you can. Come back in. Go out as far as you can. Come down when you do it. Try to do at least 50 of them. Sets of 10, 5 sets of 10. If you can't do it, but all together to start off with. Next crunch you can do is the bicycle crunch. These are workouts you can do at home. These are workouts that are not going to make you look all manly. Once you start to have a cut, carved six-pack like a man, then it's dangerous. So we just looking to tone up the abs and kind of straighten them, not to look like you're in a bodybuilding competition. It's basically the bicycle crunch. Not like this, like you're riding a bike. Elbows touching the knees. Back to diet. The things you want to consume also, so you cannot be constipated, is vegetables. More in a raw form, because vegetables are like a broom to help. It has a laxative effect to help you clean up, help you have more bowel movement, help you not be backed up. Because if you're backed up, you're going to put weight and it's going to affect everything else. Foods you should not consume also at all. Tea, coffee, chocolate, eggs, fish, pistachios, asparagus, wheat, oat. Don't consume them at all during this time. Try to stick to the vegetable routine. You can even cook them. Cook your favorite vegetable meal. Go vegan around that time, even if you're not one.